Hello, darlings. I'm Ella. I know this may come as a surprise, but today I'm cleaning out my office. I've decided I won't be working as a cross-dressing therapist anymore. It's been meaningful, truly. But over time, I've realized something important. Most people who came to me, they already knew exactly who they wanted to be. What they needed wasn't guidance. It was permission. Someone to say, it's okay to choose yourself. And as much as I loved being that voice for them, I think it's time I pursue a different path. One where I can grow, and maybe discover a new part of myself too. So, here I am, closing this chapter with gratitude, and ready for whatever comes next.
Long time no see, Ella. Got time for a quick coffee break?
Ling, I hardly recognize you. How have you been?
Ella, I've been working as a freelancer for about a year, but I really missed you.
Oh, Ling, it's so nice to see you again. Let's head to the nearby coffee shop and catch up.
Sure, I just passed by a coffee shop around the corner of the street. It seems nice, and I have a few questions I would like to ask you.
Oh, I love that coffee shop. Let's go, girl, and let's find out what you've been up to as a freelancer. Hi, Jay. Do you happen to have a nice empty spot for two ladies who just want to chit-chat about their daily lives?
There will always be an empty spot in my coffee shop for two beautiful ladies. There's a nice seat by the window, right over there.
Thank you, Jay. Please bring us your signature Jay's coffee. Let's head to our table. You mentioned you're working as a freelancer. What kind of freelance work are you doing?
Yes, I'm working as a freelancer now. I write short romance stories. Little love tales that people can read during their coffee breaks.
That sounds lovely, Ling. I'd love to hear more. How do you usually spend your day as a freelance writer? What's your routine like?
Most of my days as a freelance writer start pretty early. I like waking up before the city gets loud and letting my ideas flow while everything is still quiet. I usually spend a few hours planning story ideas, outlining plots, or polishing the chapters I'm working on. One thing I really enjoy about working from home is the freedom to express myself, especially through my outfits. I know it might sound funny, but dressing up in business suits and heels actually helps me get into the right mindset. It makes me feel confident, like I'm stepping into the world I'm writing about. After that, I usually go for a walk, find a nice cafe, and keep writing until inspiration runs out. It's a simple routine, but it makes me happy. You know, when I sit outside like this with a good coffee, the ideas just start flowing. And lately, I keep thinking about your life as a cross-dressing therapist. There's something beautiful about the way you help people while still embracing who you are. I honestly feel like your story would make a touching short novel. A mix of courage, elegance, and just a little bit of mystery. And honestly, Being a crossdresser myself, I understand that feeling more than anyone. Wearing these outfits, the skirts, the heels, the fitted blouses, it calms me. It makes me feel balanced, confident, like the world becomes softer and more in focus. When I dress like this, I can breathe better, and my creativity feels alive again.
Ella, would you be willing to help me with my story? But only if you feel comfortable sharing that part of your world?
Of course, I'd love to help you with your story, but since my work involves helping people, I just need to make sure they're comfortable with me sharing anything.
Ella, if you have some time, would you stop by my place? There is something I want to ask you.
Of course, Ling. Just let me know when, and I'll stop by your place when I have time. I'll be looking forward to it.
I don't think I've ever been this nervous in my life. Last time I told Ella how I felt, she gently rejected me. Not because she didn't care, but because she said a therapist shouldn't cross that line. I understood. I respected her for it, but it still hurt. It stayed with me. And now she's leaving that life behind. And I keep wondering, does that mean her answer might be different? Or am I just hoping for something that still isn't mine to hope for? Either way, I have to try again. I need to tell her the truth, even if my voice shakes.
Hi, Ling. Thanks for having me over. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Ella, you're never interrupting. I'm really happy you came.
You're acting mysterious today, Ling. What are you trying to tell me?
Ella, please come in. Sit down for a moment, all right? I'll tell you everything once you're comfortable.
Okay, thank you, Ling. I'll come in and sit for a bit. Seemed like you really wanted to talk.
Ella, do you remember the first time we met? When I was wearing this black suit? I still think about that day.
Of course I remember, Ling. I remember everything. You were my very first client. I even helped do your makeup and helped into your first business suit.
Ella, do you remember the last time we saw each other? What I asked you?
Yes, I remember. You asked me if I wanted to be in a relationship with you, and I turned you down.
I can't hold it in anymore, Ella. I want you with me. Not just today, but always.
Ella, you're no longer my therapist, and I don't have to hide what I feel. Please, let me love you, and stay with me.
I still can't accept your love. It wouldn't change anything, and you already know the reason why.
Ella, I don't understand. Why would it be pointless? What reason are you talking about?
Ling, the cross-dressing, the identity, the feelings that come with it. It's more complicated than you realize.
I see. Maybe you're just not attracted to me after all.
Ling, it's nothing personal. I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. That's all it is. Ling, I think it's time for me to go now. I'll reach out when I'm ready to talk about your novel.
Ella said she got consent from 3 of her clients, that they're okay with her sharing their stories with me. I should be excited. This is exactly the kind of material I wanted for the novel. But ever since she rejected me, I haven't been able to bring myself to dress up as Ling at all. The thought of walking into her office again, I don't know. It just twists something in my chest. I'm not sure I'm ready to face her, and I don't even feel the desire to become Ling right now. Maybe I'm afraid it'll all feel too real again, or that I'll fall right back into those feelings I'm trying so hard to let go of.
Danny boy, you really forgot, didn't you? I brought the story all the way here for you, and you didn't even remember.
And if you're wondering whether Ella and I ever had a relationship, the answer is no. We were close, but not like that.